Welcome back everyone. If you love unbelievable talent, emotional moments, and performances that completely flip expectations upside down, then you are in the right place. Today we are diving into one of the most shocking auditions of the season. Nobody expected this from an accordion on Britain's Got Talent 2025. What started as a quiet walk onto the stage turned into one of the loudest reactions of the entire night. So sit back, relax, and get ready to experience a moment that had the judges on their feet and the audience screaming in disbelief. The theater lights glow softly as the host announces the next contestant. The doors open and a young performer steps out, holding an accordion. Right away, you can feel the mixed energy in the room. Some people smile politely, others exchange looks that silently ask the same question. An accordion, on this stage, in a competition known for powerful singers, explosive dancers, and jaw-dropping magicians, the accordion does not usually scream superstar. The performer walks confidently to the center, gives a small wave, and introduces themselves with a calm and humble voice. They share a short story about growing up with this instrument, about learning it from a family member, and about wanting to show the world that the accordion can be more than what people expect. The judges listen carefully. Simon leans back in his chair, arms crossed, with that familiar expression that says he is curious but cautious. Amanda smiles politely. Alicia nods with interest. Bruno tilts his head, already sensing something unusual. The audience claps encouragingly, but you can tell the expectations are low. Many people are ready for something traditional, maybe even boring. The performer takes a deep breath, adjusts the straps, and places their fingers on the keys and buttons. For a brief moment, there is complete silence. Then the first note echoes through the hall. At the start, it sounds gentle and classic. A soft melody fills the air, almost like a traditional folk tune. Some people in the crowd relax into their seats, thinking they know exactly where this is going. But then, suddenly, the rhythm changes. The tempo increases. The performer's hands begin moving faster and faster. The melody transforms into something modern, powerful, and unexpected. Deep bass tones shake the stage while sharp, energetic notes slice through the air. The accordion no longer sounds old-fashioned. It sounds alive. It sounds electric. The camera cuts to the judges. Simon's eyebrows rise. Amanda's mouth opens slightly. Alicia leans forward in her seat. Bruno begins to move his shoulders to the beat. The audience reaction shifts instantly. People who were sitting quietly are now clapping along. Some stand up in excitement. Phones come out as everyone tries to capture this unbelievable moment. The performer is not just playing the accordion. They are performing with their whole body. They step forward, spin around, and move in perfect rhythm with the music. At one point, they drop to one knee while still playing flawlessly. The crowd roars. The music continues to build, blending classical accordion sounds with modern dance beats and dramatic pauses. Each pause creates tension, and every return of the melody explodes with energy. Halfway through the performance, something incredible happens. The performer switches style again. The music becomes emotional and slow. The lights dim slightly, and a soft spotlight focuses on the performer's face. You can see pure passion in their eyes. This is not just about showing skill. This is about telling a story through sound. The notes feel like memories, dreams, and struggles all wrapped into one beautiful moment. People in the audience begin to sway gently. Some wipe away tears. The judges sit, quietly, completely absorbed. Even Simon, known for being tough and hard to impress, looks deeply focused. The performer closes their eyes and lets the final emotional notes linger in the air. Then, without warning, the beat drops again. The final section is explosive. Fast rhythms, bold movements, and powerful sounds fill the theater. The performer steps to the front of the stage, lifts the accordion slightly, and plays the final sequence with incredible speed and precision. The last note hits, and the performer freezes in position. For half a second, there is silence. Then the entire theater erupts. The audience jumps to their feet, cheering, clapping, and screaming. The applause is so loud it almost drowns out everything else. Some people chant the performer's name. Others shout words of praise. The judges stand up one by one. Bruno is already dancing in his seat. Alicia claps above her head. Amanda places her hands over her heart. Simon stands slowly, nodding with a rare smile. When the noise finally settles, the host steps forward with a huge grin and asks the judges for their feedback. Amanda speaks first. She says she never imagined an accordion could create such a powerful and modern sound. She talks about the emotional journey of the performance and praises the performer for turning something unexpected into something unforgettable. Alicia follows, saying the energy was incredible and that the performance felt fresh, exciting, and completely different from anything she has seen before. She adds that this is exactly what the show is about, surprising people and breaking stereotypes. Bruno jumps in with his usual dramatic style. He describes the performance as magical, wild, and thrilling. He says it felt like watching a one-person orchestra combined with a dance show. He praises the performer's stage presence and connection with the audience. Finally, Simon speaks. The room becomes quiet. Everyone waits to hear what he will say. Simon pauses for a moment, then smiles slightly. He admits that when the performer walked out with an accordion, he was not expecting much. He says he thought it might be safe, traditional, and forgettable. But instead, he got something bold, modern, and exciting. He praises the originality and says this is the kind of act that people remember. He finishes by saying that this performance has a real chance to go far in the competition. The performer stands on stage, clearly emotional, holding back tears. They thank the judges and the audience, their voice shaking with happiness. The crowd cheers again. Now comes the moment of truth. The votes. One by one, the judges give their answers. Yes, 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 yes. 4 yeses. The performer drops to their knees in disbelief, covering their face with their hands. The audience explodes with applause once more. The host rushes in to celebrate, giving the performer a congratulatory hug. Confetti does not fall yet, but the energy feels just as powerful. This is a golden moment, even without the golden buzzer. As the performer leaves the stage, the camera follows them backstage. They speak about how much this moment means to them, about proving that passion and hard work can change perceptions. They talk about representing their instrument and showing young musicians that even uncommon choices can lead to big dreams. Back in the theater, the judges continue discussing the performance. They agree that it was one of the biggest surprises of the night. The audience buzzes with excitement, still talking about what they just witnessed. This audition quickly becomes one of the most talked about moments of Britain's Got Talent 2025. Clips spread across social media. People share reactions, comment in disbelief, and replay the performance again and again. Many viewers admit they never thought an accordion could be this exciting. Others praise the performer for bringing new life to a classic instrument. What makes this moment so special is not just the skill. It is the courage to be different. Walking onto that stage with an accordion takes bravery. Facing low expectations takes confidence. Turning doubt into applause takes talent and heart. This performance reminds us that greatness does not always come from the most popular choices. Sometimes it comes from the most unexpected places. Sometimes it comes from someone brave enough to believe in their passion, even when others might not understand it at first. As the competition continues, everyone will be watching closely to see what this incredible performer does next. Will they bring another surprising performance? Will they push the boundaries even further? One thing is certain. After this audition, nobody will ever look at an accordion the same way again. If you enjoyed this story and want more unbelievable talent moments, make sure to support the video by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next incredible performance. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video, where another impossible moment becomes reality.